The Exotic Treasures chest is back. I'm in Season 3 of Lord of the Rings Rise to War, and the last time I did this in Season 2, I got freaking obliterated. They were some of the worst pulls I've ever done, and I swore off this chest. I said I'd never do it again. It was so bad, and yet, here I am, and I'm tempted to pull 100 times from the Exotic Treasures chest. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and today I want to talk about the Exotic Treasures chest and pull a bunch from this. I'm in Season 3 of Lord of the Rings Rise to War, but this particular crate was also in Season 2, and now has an updated loot table in Season 3, and also, I was previously in a role-play server, and now I'm not, which means that once you complete Stage 6 of the season journey, the more mathoms unlocks, and in this case, it's the Exotic Treasures, and the Exotic Treasures in a non-roleplay environment gives you access to equipment from both sides, from good and evil. And the weirdness here is that, I mean, do I even want some of these evil items? Some of them, yes. Most of them, no. I don't know, man. I've got very mixed feelings about how this is going to go. I suspect I'm going to get wrecked. And for most people, the answer is that you should not pull from this crate. Why is that? Because in this crate, there's no guaranteed rewards every pull or every 5 pulls. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna get wrecked and sit back, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the show. Let's get started, shall we? What equipment do I want? Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know. But look at that. 0 epics, 0 loyalty items. I mean, this is a whale's maneuver to be spending on this crate at all. Oh man, that was so bad. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. 1 Arnor cask. 1 Arnor cask. 10 pulls is big GG territory. Okay. I mean, look. I'll face check so you don't have to, okay? That's what we're doing here. This is so bad. This is so bad. Pulls are generally bad until they're amazing. This actually is a really good item. Of all the items I could have gotten, actually this one's legit. The Superior Hauberk is really, really good. And Might, Defense, and then I don't remember exactly what modifier I'm looking for. But this is actually a great item. And because I was playing as good, I didn't have access to this item, which is only available for evil or if you're playing good tavern tips. But now that's actually a good pull. So very happy about that. Credit where credit is due. That was a good one. And the Smoking Pipe I don't need. I already have a maxed Smoking Pipe, but this Uruk crossbow, I have actually never seen one of these before. Might, ranged attack, and after the commander normal attack against the target, 50% chance of inflicting defense down. I mean, that actually looks pretty okay. Actually looks pretty cool. Okay, actually kind of a cool item to pick up. All right. 20 pulls down. Here we go. Hey. Getting a Carver's really good. I don't know if I have a maxed out Carver yet, but now I definitely can max a Carver if I didn't have one maxed out already. So we'll get a look at that in just a bit here. 25 pulls in, 75 to go. And, okay, this is an accessory. Might, Focus, and Orcs and Urukai defense. I really don't care about that. Army speed, Urukai, I don't know, man. And a chest piece here that is ultimately just going to be fodder. Quilted armor. I will take it. We can smash 5 more. And how do we do? Pretty bad. No guaranteed pull every 5 pulls or whatever is like, you know, no guaranteed epic. It's so rough, bro. Okay. Again? Cool. So I did get a Horseman's Helm. I have a lot of these, but I also want to continue to refine the one I have. So it's a fine pickup. I actually am working on 2 Horseman Helms at the same time. I actually generally wouldn't recommend working on 2 of the same item, but Horseman's Helm is actually super OP. I have one on Eomer and Eowyn. That's why I'm working on 2. I'll show you that in just a bit here. Let's keep going. Okay. We've got 10 more pulls to the guaranteed pull. And by the way, that guaranteed pull is like one of the items that'll be a part of your pulls here. So it's not like an extra item on top of everything you pulled. It's like one of the items that you pull will be legendary. Ugh, God. This crate, man. The Scout's Mail is generally very, very good. Eomer, Eowyn, Theoden. Very good on those commanders. I mean, speed and might commanders. And here we go, the guaranteed piece of legendary equipment. What do we get? Guaranteed legendary Paddock of the Iron Hills. Actually kind of interesting because we're running Erebor, and maybe I just move in on this thing. I already have a couple of these, so I could do some refines. And the modifier is Retaliate. This is not a popular modifier. Bit of a rip. And this is actually the best pickup in here. I mean, okay, legendaries are the best pickup, but actually burn damage received minus 10%, that I am 99% sure is the perfect item that you want. It's funny that I'm actually just kind of excited about getting this and like almost everything else. It's like, meh, but that right there, the burn damage received, that is probably the best item I've pulled so far. I get that this is legendary, but dude, that item refined a bunch is actually super strong. In fact, I made a list of all the best epic items in the game. Card will be up in the top if you want to check that out. The items that if you get them, you should always save them. That is one of those items. Here we go, 50 more pulls, and then we're done with this. And rip my mathoms. This is an interesting weapon. Easterling Spear, Evil Man. Well, I kind of don't care about that, but it looks pretty good. Mounted unit damage. I'll have to look into whether or not that's a thing that's worth keeping. Okay, smash the button again, and ooh, 2 epics. Not bad. Wizard's Fireworks is fine. I probably want to have one of these maxed out at some point, but it's not the highest thing on my priority list. And an Honor Cask. I'll take it. Then, damage unit received. You know, whatever. I might want to refine an Honor Cask. Honor Cask is pretty solid, actually. So, fine pickup. 40 more pulls to go. And it's a big fat donut. Absolutely nothing in that pull. GG. Mega rip. Come on. Okay. Here we go. The Uruk Crossbow. I mean, if I want to refine the other one I got that I think had a better modifier, maybe. I guess I could do that. And then the Mirkwood Bow is just not something I'm using. I'm not using any commanders personally, where this combination of things is all that exciting. Okay, well, let's keep going here. What do we got? 30 more pulls till we're done. You know, I could have had a lot of respect for legendary commanders if I had just done the regular pulls, and I could have got a lot of items. I don't know, man. I don't know. Makes me feel kind of weird about my choices. But Trapper's Hood is a great pickup. I'm currently using a maxed out Trapper's Hood. Maxed out? It's not quite maxed out. I am close. So this is actually a really, really good pickup. I'm using the Hysteria modifier. I have this on my Gandalf. I'm going with the more punchy way of running a Gandalf, which is with this item rather than the Bone Mask. And then what do we have here? Cutlass is a great item. Great item. I already think I have a maxed out Cutlass, but we'll get a look at that as well in just a minute. 20 more pulls and big fat donut. Mega rip. Absolutely nothing. GG. Pwned. We're going to do it again. Yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. Saved in the last item. Drums of Moria. This is actually a fine item. I don't know how I feel about against enemy dwarf units. Damage received. I don't know if that's something I care about all that much, but getting a Drums of Moria is actually a pretty solid pickup. I don't know when I will actually work on that, if I will work on that, but glad to have one of those. If you're playing the side of good, you can only get those from Tavern Tips. And GG, bro. I got wrecked again. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, final pull. If the last item in here is legendary, then I will have gone to Pity. And by the way, I will have gone to Pity, it seems like, on both occasions here. So I got 0 legendaries out of 100 pulls if I get no more legendaries, which I expect. I was expecting to get 2.7, so like 3, and I'm getting 0, except the 2 guaranteed. So I should have gotten a grand total of 5 legendaries, and it looks like I'm on the road to getting a grand total of 2 legendaries. I mean, this crate absolutely devastated me. There's like no way around it. Don't spend your mathoms on this. Final pull, here we go. Come on. Iron Bassinet. I mean, I am running Erebor right now, but only one. GG, bro. We went to Pity both times. This has to be the worst pulls I have had since the last time I did this crate. Absolutely disgusting. The only saving grace is that I got 2 superior hauberks, and like, okay, that's good. Including the fire resistance modifier. That is 10 out of 10. That's actually the best item I got in all these pulls. What's the modifier here? Allied melee units damage received. Okay. I mean, I will probably start to use some of these items. I don't know, man. Very, very mixed feelings about how that all went. I do get also the challenge here for opening crates. Great. I actually, in the grand scheme of things, feel like those pulls are really, really bad. If we just get a look here at what I am using, I can make a few modifications here. The Carver that I'm using on Gandalf, I think I can finally refine, which is amazing. So we're going to do that now. This is an item that I will probably keep on Gandalf for a while, or maybe I'll move it to some other commander. Who knows? But I think now that project is done, and I feel really good about it. So that was a big one. That particular pickup is really good. A lot of value there. For the Trapper's Hood, can I now refine? Let's find out. Not quite yet. I'd really like to. This item is already max refined over here. This item is max refined over here. So my Gandalf's in like really good shape. And then Thorin. This is kind of weird because I just like threw gear on at the start of the season and just got started. And I said, you know what? At the end of the, not at the end of the season, but like a few weeks into the season, I'll figure out which commanders I'm really enjoying, which commanders I move all in on. And I haven't decided yet if I want to move all in on legendary dwarf equipment. You notice I have a ton of equipment here. Legendary, unused. And the reason is that I'm going to move in on like one set of gear and then I'm done. And that's it. I'm not doing anything else. So I'm going to shred pretty much everything I have with the exception of like best modifiers to make like one really good set. And I'm just really not convinced that like going dwarves is like the thing that I should do that on. I feel like something more versatile would be better, but I don't know. I'm a little on the fence here, but I haven't really been fighting other players yet this season. I'm sure I will be soon. So once that happens, it'll be time to make those investments and battle a few mobs when I sweep, make those upgrades, and then, you know, that's just a done deal. But one last thing I want to go do here. Oh, I haven't even equipped it. That's kind of hilarious. I have, actually it is equipped. The cutlass I have is maxed out. Okay. And that's currently on Gimli. Like I said, I just threw my best equipment onto the commanders I knew I would use at the start of the season. And I've just kind of been running with that. And I feel fine about those choices, but I don't know. It's time to actually invest in some gear, I think. And the last thing I wanted to show you really quickly is that Superior Hauberk, which is right over here. See, this is the one I had before. And it's not that good. But this fire protection, burn damage received, this is the way. This is the jam right here. I mean, I could probably, without even thinking about it, shred every item I have into that right now for chess pieces and refine this and strengthen it, and that would be a really, really good choice. This item is really good, but I'm just going to confirm with my alliance mates before I go in and make that decision. That will be somewhat irreversible for all the other pieces of equipment that I have. And like I said, like I recognize I'm hoarding actually a lot of things here, but once I'm about to go fight other players, I'm just going to like invest in a set. That's going to be that, and it'll all be gone. Rep. If you enjoyed this video, throw a like on here, consider subscribing. Maybe you can help me get over my hoarder tendencies. I look at my stash here and I'm like, God, you're a freaking hoarder, Chisgule. But also a part of what's going on is that on my other YouTube channel with over 150,000 subscribers, card will be up in the top. I've been battling in KVK for the last like 3 weeks and it's been really intense. So I just haven't had as much time and attention to be able to pay to Lord of the Rings Rise to War, but that'll change soon enough. I'll get back to the fun here. If you enjoyed this video, throw a like on it, consider subscribing, and until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.